Movies are everywhere. They are a constant, shimmering presence in our modern lives. We talk about them. We quote them. We dream about them. A recent study suggests many people spend an average of 2 hours per day immersed in film or TV. That's 14 hours a week, over 60 hours a month. This is a significant slice of our waking existence. The big question buzzes around this mountain of viewing hours. What are we getting out of it? Does this time enrich our minds, or is it merely a pleasant way to pass the time? A digital pacifier for a busy world? This essay will tackle that debate head-on. We are putting cinema in the dock. On one side, movies as a powerful educational tool. They can show us different cultures. On the other side, movies as pure entertainment. It's a classic showdown. Education versus escapism. Let's begin this global showdown. The debate starts now. Let us first consider the argument for the prosecution that movies are, in fact, a powerful and often underestimated form of education. The most obvious evidence is the historical drama. A well-researched film can transport us to another era with a vividness that a dusty textbook often struggles to match. It presents history not as a dry collection of dates and names, but as a living, breathing story. We see the clothes people wore, we hear the music they listened to, we get a tangible sense of their daily lives. A 2-hour film can provide a compelling, accessible entry point into complex historical events, sparking curiosity that can lead to deeper learning. Beyond history, movies are an incredible resource for language learning. When you watch a film in its original language, you are immersing yourself in rhythm, slang, and intonation. You hear how words are used in context, picking up nuances a vocabulary list could never teach. Pause a scene, repeat a line from a Korean drama, repeat a line from a Spanish thriller, mimic the accent, all at the touch of a button. Perhaps the most profound educational power of cinema lies in its ability to cultivate empathy. A film can put you directly into the shoes of someone whose life is vastly different from your own. Through the magic of a close-up, we see joy, sorrow, and confusion. Every frame is a lesson in composition and lighting. Color teaches theory. Editing teaches rhythm and pacing. For writers, directors, photographers, and musicians, active watching is studying under great artists. Deconstruct a scene, learn techniques, and apply them. Cinema is a tapestry of disciplines woven together. To make the case for movies as teachers more concrete, let us examine the work of some of the world's most beloved actors. Take, for instance, American actor Tom Hanks. A simple moment of sharing teaches a universal lesson about openness and connection. From India, we have the legendary Shah Rukh Khan, where respectful gestures turn into lessons in cultural values and family bonds. Moving to Korea, the brilliant Song Kang-ho shows loyalty and companionship through silence and body language, a masterclass in emotional intelligence. Spanish actress Penélope Cruz commands the screen with poetic intensity. Without a word, her expressions teach the power of visual storytelling and feeling. From Turkey, Kıvanç Tatlıtuğ often centers family dynamics, illustrating integrity and standing by one's principles. A moral lesson in compelling drama. Our investigation stays family-friendly, focusing on moments of kindness, connection, and artistry, without spoilers or mature content. The goal isn't to declare one triumphant winner. Film is far too rich. We will weigh the pros and cons with an open mind. Consider how people engage and arrive at a balanced conclusion. Now let's give the defense its turn. For every argument that a movie is a lesson, there is one that it is simply a diversion. The primary purpose of the film industry, commercially, is to entertain. Investments chase tickets and thrills, not lectures. After a long week, most go not for a lecture, but for a laugh, a thrill, or a good cry. Many films are deliberately shallow, by design and by appeal. Blockbusters prioritize spectacle over accuracy. Style, spectacle, and pure, unadulterated fun. Judging them for not teaching misses the point. Watching often roots in escapism. Life can be difficult, stressful, and monotonous. Cinema offers a temporary exit. Be a superhero, a spy, or a wizard for a couple of hours. Self-care that resets the mind. Some scenes exist not to elevate our minds, but to lift our spirits. A light sketch on a US talk show is designed to make people laugh. Clever wordplay, silly costumes, celebrity antics, shared joy before sleep. In Indian cinema, the spectacular dance number celebrates life. You don't watch to study theory, you watch to feel happy and tap your feet. Korean rom-coms perfect the awkward, charming spark. They're crafted to make us smile and feel good. A Spanish scene lingers on mood and visual pleasure. A Turkish drama grips with cliffhangers. Thrilling, not a therapy lesson. It is a shot of pure cinematic adrenaline, guilt-free fun. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. All examples are depicted with generic, royalty-free visuals to respect copyright. And everything stays family-friendly. Fun and facts can coexist. On to balancing facts, feelings, and fun. We have seen compelling arguments from both sides. How do we balance these two identities? The key: value is in how we engage. Passive viewing yields little. Active focus teaches. Let's compare. On the learning side, history becomes memorable, language improves through immersion, empathy grows, facts stick with emotion. On the entertainment side, stress relief and healthy escapism. Movies bring people together and boost mood. Docs and biopics aim to inform, summer blockbusters aim to thrill, yet both can overlap. The line between learning and fun isn't sharp. Seek films that both entertain and teach, across US, Indian, Korean, Spanish, and Turkish cinema. Pick a thoughtful US drama, an Indian family story, a Korean friendship tale, a Spanish visual poem, a Turkish character drama. Balance is recognizing both sides. Time spent can rejuvenate and enlighten by choice. Next, how to watch smarter. Given that movies can be educational and entertaining, the power shifts to us, the audience. We can choose to be passive consumers or active participants. Choose films with intention, read reviews, seek historical accuracy, cultural insight, and powerful storytelling. While watching, pause to think and look things up. Jot down interesting thoughts, quotes, and questions. Expand horizons with films from Korea, Spain, Turkey, and India. Encounter different languages, norms, values, and storytelling styles. The best films do both, entertain and teach. Build a watch list that nourishes your mind and spirit. Use short, credited, or royalty-free clips when sharing to respect copyright. Keep selections family-friendly when that's your goal. Next, two sides of the same ticket. Perspective brings clarity. To bring our debate to a clear and concise summary, let's lay out both sides. Pro: movies can be accessible, powerful education, bringing history alive, aiding language, building empathy. Con: movies are primarily entertainment. Don't burden them with being lessons. The industry is a business driven by audience joy. Placed side by side, these views need not conflict. A film can be a window to the world or a mirror for fantasy and fun. Movies are versatile, scholarly text, pulpy novel, or poetic cinema. Impact depends on the work and the viewer's mindset. The debate has no single winner. Movies are not just one thing. They can teach and they can entertain. The truth lies in the middle. The real question: what do we choose for them to be in our lives? In the end, the verdict in the great debate of movies versus mind is a call for balance. The cinema is not strictly a classroom, nor merely a playground. It can be both. To insist on education denies its power for joy, comfort, and escape. To call it only frivolous ignores cinema's power to enlighten, inspire, and connect our shared humanity. The power rests with you, the viewer. The remote control is your gavel. Curate your cinematic diet. Seek films that challenge perspective. Watch epics critically. Foreign dramas with an open heart. Documentaries with curiosity. Purposeful viewing can make you smarter, more empathetic, and more culturally aware. Feel no guilt choosing pure pleasure. Some days you need peace, not more information. A silly comedy, a thrilling action, or a heartwarming romance can be self-care. The intelligent viewer chooses based on need, knowledge, or rest. Life has profound learning and simple fun. Embrace both. The screen is yours. Like, subscribe, and share Study Freak channel. All clips used are short, credited, or royalty-free